Welcome, welcome, welcome to Season 2 of General Hospital Admittedly Fans. This season, new episodes will be released twice a month, so keep your eye out for General Hospital Admittedly Fans on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you enjoy your podcasts. If you want to join a show, simply email founder@swingmg.com or click on the email link in the show notes. Today is June 6th. It is 1 p.m., so we have not yet seen the Friday episode. And we are joined, as always, by G, Malin, and Jaim to talk all things General Hospital. Hey, guys.
Hi.
It was an exciting couple of weeks, guys.
Wow. It has been crazy.
I mean,
Must-see TV.
stories colliding, must-see TV, G. It's been really good. So we're going to try and recap. When we last left off, the nurses' ball had not yet taken place. Boy, did the nurses' ball take place. I'm going to turn it over to Malin to give us a few of the highlights that happened since our last episode. Malin.
So the nurses' ball finally happened. It was very, very cheesy, yet entertaining at the same time.
It was classic.
It was classic, except that Lucy Coe never wound up in her underwear.
Okay.
That never happened, and that was disappointing.
She didn't have her usual mishap.
Okay, the red carpet was entertaining. Drew
Yes.
and Nina were co-hosting it. There were lots of moments on the red carpet, like when Tracy got arrested.
That was
a
crazy.
highlight for me.
Unexpected.
And so funny. Willow, with her very weird haircut, appeared.
Dorothy Hamill.
It was just interesting choice. There were some real choice outfits, some of which had to keep repeating since that night never ended. So I had to see the outfits for 2 weeks, which was a little much. Gio was really the star of the night. He finds out from overhearing Lulu that Dante and Brooklyn are his parents. He gets on stage and he completely loses it. Dead violin, meltdown, shocked faces, the whole thing. Everybody's surprised and Lois is freaking out. The other highlight was Michael came back.
Yes.
Oh my God.
To take the kids. The new Michael is so cute and I'm into him. Now starts the fight for the kids in court. Trina and QB1 finally do the deed.
Finally,
that took a long time. Meanwhile, her parents are not speaking to one another really because Curtis found out about all the hijinks that have been going on. Oh, Lucky and Liz, as of yesterday, he asked her to marry him. She says no, and he's outie.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
Lucky's leaving the show. Sasha is pregnant with Michael's baby. And then she goes into labor right there. And Wilho has to deliver the baby in the court. It was ridiculous, in my opinion.
It was soapy.
That was the main stuff.
Gee, you wanted this nurse's ball.
I
Was it
did.
everything that you wanted?
I don't think they disappointed. I was really into it. I think they did a nice job. I never understand why they don't fill the room a little bit more, though.
I know.
They need some extras so it
Seat
actually
fillers.
feels.
We would
yes.
need extras. Jim, you
Totally.
need an extra. You crashed NBC and ABC parties all
She's
the
done
time.
it before.
In
totally.
the second.
That would be such a good promotion if you want to attend the nurse's ball. Come on,
I would
guys.
definitely.
Ooh, that would be
definitely do
good
that.
tickets.
I know Lucy didn't end up in her underwear, but I thought her looks were great. I like
Agree.
it.
Yeah,
she looked
Terrific.
great.
Yes, she looked terrific.
Yeah. And I was going to save this prop for later, but Trina could really sing. I was impressed.
Yeah.
I think James has a lot of comments about the nurse's ball.
I like the t-shirt. I was gonna buy one.
Can you buy one?
You can.
No, but I bet you that James did.
You did?
I didn't, but I was contemplating it.
You should have. All right, I'll look into that.
I thought the nurse's ball was excellent. I have to tell you, I feel like such a loser. Every single prediction I've had leading up to all these events were incorrect.
Well, mine too. I thought Michael wasn't going to come back, and he's back.
I just was really accurate. So I just want to say I was very accurate.
You
Just
finally
kidding.
found your groove.
Not about Nurses Ball, but about the court case.
You are definitely
I was.
accurate on the court
Well,
case.
G
I was
definitely
not.
said that the Geo stuff was coming out at the nurses' ball.
Yes, you were
So
dead
she was
on.
correct.
And Monica lives, guys.
Monica lives.
Monica lives.
It's unbelievable.
I can't believe they haven't addressed it.
It's
I don't think
very
they're going
weird.
to. I don't think they're going to.
How is that possible?
I think the memorial at that hospital, just dedicating the wing, was it.
That's
No
completely not
way.
cool. For the OG fans, that is not acceptable.
No,
That's
They
unacceptable.
have to do something.
I don't know.
Unless they're replacing her character.
They're not replacing her character.
Nobody replaces Monica.
Okay, let's get to some questions. What was your take on Will Ho's entrance at the Nurses Ball, Jaim, and her new style?
I didn't mind the dress. I hated her haircut. I mean, she
The
looks like a
haircut is
little.
fail all
Yeah,
around.
she looks like a little child. I don't like it, and I
She
just
looked like
didn't.
Dorothy
appreciate-
Hamill.
No,
No,
it wasn't
no.
even. No, it wasn't even close to Dorothy Hamill. It was like a Peter Pan. No, it
Yeah,
wasn't
Yeah,
Peter
even
it was
close.
Pan, I
Peter
agree
Pan.
with that.
I thought her and Drew were cheesy. I liked Drew and Nina on the red carpet. And I also loved certain people's entrances, bashing him, passing him.
Yeah.
Like Joss was hysterical. I
Josh was
appreciate
really
it.
Josh
good.
comes out swinging.
Yeah.
I'm appreciating her a little bit more. She's showing signs of intelligence.
Me too.
Well, she is a spy now. So maybe she got trained in intelligence and now she's in a good place.
In the week that she was away.
I was very surprised that Tracy got arrested. I don't understand, G, what his goal was to frame Tracy when Tracy was supporting Drew.
Just to embarrass her, I think. Also, because Tracy cannot actually sing, it would be out of character. So they just got rid of her.
I think they just needed like a silly way to get her away.
Yeah, I do too.
But I really loved the end of that story where Jason left her in the police station.
Like, bye.
because
I can't drive you home.
I gotta go.
I love that, G. First of all, the fact that she had to call Jason
Yeah.
was excellent.
I love that she called Jason.
Me too.
Me too.
They're funny together.
But I also like that he said, you chose the wrong side.
Yeah.
See, you chose Sunny. Bye.
See ya.
Exactly. During the nurses' ball and like immediately prior, Malin, Lulu and Cody have gotten very close in their hunt for Red October. I mean, Gio.
Yeah. She,
Um,
she needs somebody to tell her it's okay, but he's the only one that did. Everybody else told her no. Her mom told her no. Carly told her no. She just doesn't listen. Honestly, I hate Lulu right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's terrible. But Cody then at the end was like, you didn't do the right thing.
Right.
So he
Right.
turned on her and he was like, you just blew up everybody's life for what?
But I do
So-
like her playing it the way she's playing it, so I don't like her.
The
So,
Dante Lulu fight was excellent.
Excellent.
Excellent. I agree.
so Jaim, do you think that Cody originally, before even Lulu moved her finger, before she even was out of the coma, you were like, she's going to end up with Cody?
I did say that when she was in his car when he picked her up,
Yeah.
I did say I could see them together. They're cute, but I'm digging Cody with Molly or just others. Like I want Lulu with Dante, but
I don't.
It's not happening for a long time.
Yeah.
I also think that because Lulu has feelings for Dante, she doesn't think of Cody that way.
I could see her having an affair with Cody, but then Molly and Cody still ending up together.
I don't know.
So how did you feel about the storyline reveal for Gio?
I think it's made for some good follow-up stories, and all of the fallout has been pretty compelling. So, I mean, I really almost cried for him when he
Yeah.
destroyed his violin.
I got very into he and Emma. It was the first time ever I liked
Yes.
Emma, I have to say. She was
I thought her
supportive and
dress
cool.
was terrific.
I liked her dress too. I love the color.
I love that they like went off to the cabin. It was nice.
They went to the bridge.
Yep.
She shared a piece of history.
Yeah,
Yeah,
was some
that was good.
throwback within that writing to Robin
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Jason.
Yeah, Emma
Yeah.
needs to be at the bridge. Like that should be her
Yeah.
place just due to legacy.
Excuse me, but she's now at the pool showing off her little bod to get the professor into her.
I like that
bed.
too.
Yeah, I have to say, I'm really coming around. I like Emma as a whole character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am too. I liked the Geo reveal. I think one of my other predictions that didn't pan out was everyone was really giving it to Lois. But Sonny, I thought Sonny was going to totally go off on her, and
Sonny really was.
he was
good.
very forgiving. He has had a big heart every episode so far.
Yeah, I agree with that.
His conversation with Gio was definitely in my props.
Yeah, me
Yes.
too. But I also would say with Sonny and his conversation with Lois, like you saw him working it out in his head and finding forgiveness. Like he was mad when he saw
Yep.
her, and then he was like,
Yeah.
"All right, I get you. I see where you're going."
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it actually.
Yeah.
Malin, what was the bigger moment for you, the Gio reveal or the Michael return?
I think they were both really good. I mean, Lois is gone now. I don't think you're going to see Lois
For a while.
for a
Why?
while.
I don't think so.
But
Why? do you
yeah, I think
that?
she's gone.
Well, she said she was going back to Bensonhurst.
There's no story there now.
I did like the Michael showing up, Wiley waving, him taking him off and leaving.
Can somebody kill the kid? I can't stand the kid that plays Wiley.
You are very anti-Wiley.
He's terrible.
He couldn't sing, I can tell you.
I felt bad for Georgie, was like the oldest kid by far, holding these little kids. And by the way, it freaks me out how much Georgie looks like Georgie.
It's crazy, right?
Like,
Wait.
I'm freaked out by it.
yeah.
I who?
Maybe they're related.
The Georgie
Who?
she's named
check that.
after. Maxie's sister.
She was the tall child.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't
Well, it's
know?
always with James.
Gee.
I don't know.
But I just think, like, it's every time I look at her, I'm like, oh my God, they did an amazing casting job with that one. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
that kid's finale, it was cute.
It was stupid.
Yeah, but they weren't
I
that
think
good.
Donna's really cute.
Yeah.
And there was no Avery.
She's missing. Oh, I mean, we haven't discussed how Alexis is being blackmailed, and things are spinning out on that front.
Yes.
And Laura's onto her.
Oh,
Yep.
she is.
Let's talk another top storyline are just and I'm going to say it proudly,
no.
the paternity reveals.
No. This is like the
We
10th
had
episode.
Gio.
You're going to mess up lineage.
I don't even think lineage is the right word. It's
It is the
maternity.
right word.
Jeez.
Maternity, paternity.
Oh, boy.
What happens next with Gio and his newfound family? Does he move in with Sonny? Does he stay in a cabin with Emma? Where does he end up living and what happens there?
Well, right now he's at Anna's, right?
I think that Carly should offer the room above Kelly Bobby's.
Oh, wow. How's he going to pay for it?
That's where he belongs.
Yeah.
Uncle
Sonny
Sonny
can
will
pay.
pay for it.
Oh, that's true.
Exactly.
I agree. That's a good call, Malin.
That's a great suggestion.
Because, aren't you guys missing Kelly Bobby's? It hasn't been around a while.
and the young
Yeah, it
people
hasn't
have
been
to
a
not
while.
always live with their parents. They got to move out.
What do you mean? They're living at the Metro Court pool. It's going to pools on, people.
Well, it's summertime.
Do you think that the reveal will cause Brooklyn and Dante to navigate towards each other?
I hope not.
I don't think
I like
so.
that Chase is like cool with everything.
I love Chase.
I do too.
I do think Brooklyn and Dante are going to. I don't know. I could see some of that happening. I think she'll stay with Chase, but like her and Dante have childhood feelings to work out.
Fair.
I like Cody and Molly. I think they're
I like
good
Cody and
together.
Molly.
Do you think that Gio and Emma go Instagram official together?
He's too busted up in his head right now for a relationship.
I don't think so. I think Gio's got a real good head on his shoulders. He's going to come through this, I think.
The problem is Emma now has to work two angles, right? Her and Gio were developing something,
Right.
but now she has to flirt and get in with
Yes.
the professor. And she's going to have to balance both of them without getting rid of one of them.
She's going to sleep with the professor, and
Oh,
her
boy.
grandma is going to find her in bed with him, and that is a good story.
No way. She's not going to do that.
That's
Yeah.
a possibility.
She
No,
definitely is.
she's not.
Love in the afternoon, people.
She's trying to get into the lab, not into the professor.
She's going to have to get into his bed to get into the lab.
She's going to
Yeah.
get it any way she can. Yes, she
She's
is.
going to bang the professor.
Yes.
She's going to find out about Joss, or Joss is going to have to tell Emma that she's a spy.
Joss can't tell anyone she's a spy.
That's correct.
Well,
But
So-
Emma's in a compromising situation.
Doesn't matter. She's going to have to figure it out without telling she's a spy. That's the whole point of being a spy.
Also, Josh doesn't care.
Thanks for that.
Wait,
But-
what's the point?
Jason is going to out Joss as
Yes.
working with the WSB for sure.
Absolutely.
I don't think so.
Yep.
100%.
Jason's
I
a
do.
secret keeper. You guys have said that 1,000 times.
No, but he's going to go to her and say, I know what you're doing.
And also, when did Jason become a private investigator?
Can I say something?
Say
I'm
something.
really sad. I was getting very excited for Jason and Sasha to be
Me too.
together, him to pretend to be the baby daddy.
Me
that
too.
whole thing like blew up in my face.
I'm so happy it did. As much as I did think Jason and Sasha looked great together,
Great.
when Michael and Sasha were holding the baby, I was like, yeah, I like them together. And I want Jason and Anna to develop something.
Well,
Yes.
it seems like that's what's going to happen now. James, you're right.
And why is no one using Spinelli?
I know.
I don't understand. This is his expertise.
Yeah, but he hasn't been around.
And he
long.
hasn't even found the car. He's got it. Come on.
Yeah, she's
Find
right.
the car.
Find
Come
the
on.
car. Wait. Did everybody watch the end of yesterday's episode? Did you
Mhm.
see what happened to Natasha?
Yes.
Yes.
You knew that was going to happen.
Yes,
That
it was
was
like an episode of The Real
awesome.
Housewives. It was awesome.
I loved it.
But she was, and I love that she was like, I'm wearing a white dress.
I know. That was
Don't
good.
dirty my white dress.
So you guys think that Sasha and Michael become a family unit?
Yes.
You think
Yes.
the kids move in with them?
Yes.
I don't.
It was interesting. I think Willow was seeing the affection between Michael and Sasha, and she was definitely getting a little weepy
Jealous.
about it, a little jealous.
I
I
think so,
wrote it
too.
was the most awkward moment in General Hospital history in a long time. Willow delivering their baby.
When she sticks her hands and then out comes a baby.
Well, and then she hands it to the person she's fighting for custody with his like new baby mama. It was very
And they're
awkward.
looking
It
at
was.
each other like they've been married for 20 years, Sasha
I know,
and Michael.
and
Yeah.
Willow was definitely upset about it. And
Yes, agree.
she does not look at Drew that way.
That's going to be interesting, right? Because the last piece of this puzzle is Nina sleeping with Drew. So right now she's looking at Willow she's looking at Sasha and Michael. She has a little gel. They have a new baby daughter and she's
Is it
missing
a boy
out.
or a girl? I couldn't
It's
tell.
a girl. It's a
It's a
girl.
girl. And then boom, this is going to just send her
Well,
over.
That actually is the top of my list of peeves. And also,
Yes.
Nina has to know that Sasha knew about Nina and Drew. So why was she not worried about throwing Sasha under the bus?
She didn't think it through.
She
Clearly.
didn't care.
I don't think she even thought Sasha would think it was her that did it.
Yeah, she thought she'd get away with it just like the inside.
Everyone just thinks Rick found out. But Carly said you did this. And
Yeah.
Carly knows Nina slept with Drew, right?
No,
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
No.
Oh, see, I thought she did.
I think just Sasha knew and
Maxie.
Maxie
and,
knows.
Ava?
Ava.
Cody.
And Cody. And
Because Sasha told
everybody
Cody.
knows about
Wait, are
that.
we sure Carly doesn't know? I think Carly knows.
I don't
Carly
think so.
doesn't know.
Okay.
Also, at
But-
the end of yesterday, Carly outed Nina for the one
the
that set
ketamine.
Drew up with
Yeah.
the ketamine.
Yeah.
I thought the next thing to come out would be that.
Yeah.
I don't
So
think she
they're
knows.
walking in, they see the family having the baby like
On the
then
floor.
You guys think then Carly's gonna tell Willow
Tell
that
Willow
her,
what?
drug-
What?
her mother drugged Drew?
No, she,
I don't think anyone will care.
Willow was
told-
in the
Willow
room
will
delivering
care.
the baby.
Willow will absolutely care that her mother tried to drug
Carly
her boyfriend.
outed Nina to Drew and Rick.
Yes.
They were in the lobby.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Then on the sleeping together, I actually thought that Carly knew. So
I thought
that's
Carly
news to
knew, so I
me.
thought that was going to be the next thing out of her
Me
mouth.
too.
But I don't think Drew cares that Nina's the one who did it. He has so much ammunition on many people. Like, he
Yeah.
still needs Portia.
But why?
I don't understand why Curtis thinks he has to find Jacinda. Like, what's
Yeah,
that
I
going
don't
to do?
either.
I don't understand any of that. There's a lot of things I don't understand with Curtis. I started to like him, and now I'm
I
like
know.
questioning him again.
Like, why did his dad come back yesterday?
I
don't know.
like his dad.
Why did he pop into Port Charles?
Aside from that, I cannot believe that Curtis is taking such an angry position against Portia. Enough already. Like, Drew's
It's
a bad guy.
stupid.
They should unite, take
Yeah.
him out, and call it a day.
But I
Yeah.
don't understand how the bribing the prostitute gets Portia off the hook. It doesn't. It's the Brad Cooper.
Also,
test
now it doesn't
change.
even matter because Carly already.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So maybe that goes away. Do you think Kai tells tells Drew about what he overheard from Curtis planning
No.
to do that?
Oh, I missed that. That's the only piece I missed. What did Kai overhear?
He overheard the ketamine, the story of
He overheard that Curtis plans to bribe the prostitute to lie.
Okay. I don't really care about QB1. By the way, QB1 did not have as great of a body in the bathing suit at the pool that I thought a QB would.
He's too skinny.
He's skinny and honestly, like there were dad bodies going on. I'm not that impressed with it.
Dad bods.
He was no Tom Brady.
But the new Michael is.
The new Michael's great. That's kind of why I don't mind Jason and Sasha not necessarily happening.
Right.
I don't mind the new Michael.
because the new Michael's got a little bit of an edge to him that
Yes.
like really fits this storyline really well.
Do you think Michael backs off the Drew demand? It seemed like Malin Sonny was going to try and play peacemaker again between Willow and
I don't
and-
think that's going to
No.
work out.
You don't?
Michael's too
I do.
angry.
Oh, I think Sonny's going to maybe convince them for a compromise again because both of them have marital affairs. Both of them are going to lose the kid. Like, this is going to end up bad.
I only think that works if Willow actually leaves Drew because he is totally pulling the strings in the background. Like when she
Yeah.
got back in the car, she was
Yeah.
so upset and then he convinced her. So
Yeah.
he's brainwashing her. So
He
she
is.
needs to leave him, which might happen when it gets revealed that he
That
slept,
he
with,
slept
her
with
mother.
her mother. Agreed.
And then
Okay.
if she's on her own, then there might be a deal to be made.
I was surprised there wasn't more of a reaction from Michael, but I liked Carly's reaction from when they said in court that she signed the
Yeah.
kids over to Drew if something happened to her. Like, who gave her power to do that?
How did Diane even find that out?
I
That's
don't
what
know.
was
That was excellent. That was a piece I wasn't expecting at
Yeah.
court.
I agree.
Diane, I would hire Diane.
Oh my God, in a minute.
If you're the judge and you've heard all of this, who do you give custody to?
Well, the case isn't closed. There's still more to go.
Right.
They're
but
just
so
getting
far.
started.
I don't know. I think it's a toss up.
I think it's joint. I think they have to figure it out. I think that's what the judge would say. Like,
Well, let me ask lawyer, what happens if, like, can Drew take the kids to DC?
No.
Only if Willow gets full custody and
Okay.
there's an agreement to be made, but there's no way that Drew.
but even with full custody, you'd have to have permission to leave the state.
Yeah, exactly. In one episode, somebody let slip that Drew already bought a house in DC. Am I making this up?
No, I think
And
you're right.
I bet you Willow doesn't even know that. And then when that comes out, like, I think there's a lot more trial to go.
Can the judge just say neither of you win full custody? You both have to come up with a shared?
The judge
Yeah.
can do whatever the judge
Okay.
wants.
Yeah, I think it's going to be joint custody because Willow and Michael have to be near each other.
But I will say, if Michael wins and Sasha ends up moving in with them or something, Willow's going to go cuckoo, cuckoo.
Yes.
And she will have a storyline of crazy.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Speaking of fights, I thought the Willow Michael fight was excellent outside the house.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a good one too.
That was really good because the color of Wiley asking when he can go home.
Yes, totally.
was
I was
so
thinking the
good.
same.
I also like the little tidbits in evidence are on the stand of people being like, Wiley called me when he was at
Yeah.
their house and he said, when am I going home? Like they all like spoke to this kid
Yes.
and he was not happy. And that was like, Willow didn't know that.
How about Willow's expression when Michael was like, I've seen all the sonograms, I've seen
Yeah,
all the
that was
doctor's
good.
reports.
You know, it still has to come out, and maybe they won't because it's GH and they drop things, but it still has to come out that Willow went to see Michael and Drew
Yeah.
was the one that prevented that.
Yeah, that
Right.
has to come out.
And I don't know how that's going to come out.
If Sunny brokers a conversation with those two and she says, I came to see you,
That's what I think is going to happen too. I think she's going to say, you took everybody else's call, but you wouldn't even see me when I came to visit. And he's going to be like, what do you mean?
So between that and sleeping with Nina, Willow could leave Drew. We'll see.
gee, what are the consequences for Nina in all of this?
Well, Willow's going to not talk to her.
Do you think? Or will Willow hold on to her because she's her last ally?
I don't know. That's a
I
good
don't
question.
know. Nina has become so.
Too
Yeah,
wishy-washy.
she is.
I'm really digging her. I'm starting to dig her. I don't know.
Do you guys think Curtis and Jordan are on a collision course now that Portia's...
No, because
No.
don't forget about that hot doctor.
Yeah.
I think he's going to end up with Willow.
The hot doctor?
Yeah,
No, I
Isaiah.
hope not. Oh, God.
That would be a long way away, though.
And that would be very disappointing for all of us on this podcast.
Who are the emerging couples you want to see that aren't together right now?
Joss and the agent.
Joss and
Yes.
the
Chandler.
agent. Yes.
Jason and Anna, yes.
Yes.
Michael and Sasha.
I love them together. I always
Cody
did.
and what's her name?
Molly.
Molly. Cody and
Yeah.
Molly, a.k.a. what's her name?
Yeah. So as much as I appreciated many stories coming out that like I'm happy they didn't take as long as I thought they were going to.
Yeah.
We still have some stories that I'm like, okay, speed this up a little bit. Like
Right.
the Lucky told Elizabeth, and I don't know why. Can you explain that to me on
No.
why he even told her?
Because he's leaving the show.
Is he?
He's
Yeah, but-
leaving
yes.
the show.
Yeah, he's leaving the show.
I have a real peeve. The
Yeah.
GH, the GH
We're
writers
peeving.
are destroying the Lucky and Lulu, like their whole family. It's just
paternity of Lucky?
terrible. No, like Laura has a really weird story. Her kids have no story. They had a great actor come back. They did not write his storyline at all, and now he's leaving because it's a terrible role.
You're right.
It was so dumb that all of a sudden he's proposing to Elizabeth.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
if he wanted to leave, he doesn't need an excuse that she doesn't want to get
Right.
married. That's
I want to
that whole
marry you.
thing
I
was
want to
stupid.
stay forever. I'm leaving tomorrow.
It was awful.
I actually have a question for the panel.
Yes.
When they brought back Curtis's father, it seemed like it was in service to the storyline about this stupid documentary that Drew is making about Kai. Like, is that going
It
to
did?
become a thing?
I don't know.
No.
Oh, I don't know. I missed that.
I didn't
Oh,
get that.
I don't know.
None of us can answer you.
Okay.
I think it's just an appearance. I think they do more appearances when they're exiting characters and they're exiting Lucky and who knows, they're exiting Lois maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think
they
they're
do that.
exiting
They do.
Lois.
You don't? I'm
no.
pretty sure they are.
No.
She's going on tour. And we're going to see her in Secaucus, New Jersey, you guys.
Are we?
Yes, we
Where?
are.
I
It's
definitely
Rena
don't
Sofer,
think-
Laura Wright, and Jack Brennan, not the real
Just
one.
let me know the date. I'll be there.
All right, we're doing it.
Okay.
Oh, very cool.
Okay, and when we're jumped into Peeves and Props, Peeves, Lulu.
Lulu, the lucky
stand her.
proposal is the top of my list. And
Okay, prop is Maxie's haircut.
Yeah, she
Yes.
looks good. She looks good. I
Loved
agree
it.
with that.
I like that whole look by the pool with the vest.
Yes, I did too. I thought her outfit was adorable. Her bob was right on. I loved it.
And her conversation with Sunny was terrific.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that was cute. Geo, prop or peeve?
good. I like him so much.
do
He's
too.
so sweet, and he's very talented.
I'm a real fan.
I am too.
He's good.
I have a peeve.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where is my boy Danny? He is the only kid I like. I haven't seen him.
Is Danny related now to
Oh my god.
Oh no.
No, Rocco is, right? Which
Yes,
one?
Yeah.
not Danny.
Right.
Not Danny.
Not
Danny
Danny.
belongs to Jason.
Rocco is related to Gio.
Yes,
Yeah,
they're half brothers. They share Dante.
I was like, do you know what that
And
means? Half
Wiley
brothers.
and Amelia now have a new half sister.
Yes.
What?
Yes, Sasha's baby is Wiley Amelia's half sister.
True.
Danny's going to come back to learn that it wasn't Jason's baby, which he knew, but it actually was Michael's baby, which he didn't know.
Right. Danny doesn't care.
Is Nina now related to Sasha's new baby because of Wiley?
Here we go.
Oh my God.
Is she?
No.
No, Nina has nothing to do with Sasha.
Nina
Sasha
is
is the
Wiley's
grandmother.
grandmother, but
Yeah.
she's not related to Michael, so no, she has no relation to the baby. Oh my goodness.
Any other peeves or props? And we can jump into trivia, guys.
I think let's
Do it.
trivia it up.
Yeah.
General Hospital Admittedly Fans Trivia question number 1. This is in homage to the Nurses Ball. Which General Hospital nurse gave a fantastic cover version of the song Alleluia?
Hallelujah. Is that what you're trying to say,
Did
sweetie?
you just snort?
But James did make me laugh.
Which General Hospital nurse gave a fantastic rendition of Hallelujah at the 2017 Nurses Ball?
No idea.
Tiffany. Epiphany.
Epiphany.
I was like, Tiffany is not a nurse.
Epiphany. I tried to get that out.
Okay.
That is correct.
Yes.
Nice.
Epiphany
Yes.
Johnson, played ably by the late Sonia Eddy, who was awesome.
She was
That's a
great.
good one. It was a really good version.
She got a great send off.
Yeah. she
Yes.
did.
They all, I mean, I'm waiting for Monica.
It'll happen.
I mean,
wait.
just on the side note, I have to start watching Days just a little bit because Drake Hogerson passed away.
Did they
and
kill
so
him
there's-
on the show?
Yes. So they're saying goodbye to John Black. It's a
Wow.
whole different show, but there's going to be a lot going on. John Black died in real life. So,
Yeah. She used to love him. Plus, she just has to see Deirdre Hall cry.
yeah. Oh, she's been crying every single
You
day.
Okay.
cry, I cry.
You cry, I cry.
Okay, question number 2. Which former General Hospital actor went on to run for Congress in California's 26th congressional district in 2018?
Ooh.
I
No
love
idea.
this question. I didn't want to say, but I really was.
Did we get a hint? Like,
Wow.
what-
You loved this actor.
I love this actor.
All of you. Well, I don't know if G did, but I assume so.
Oh, wow. A GHAF. Could we get a hint about any? Okay, give us another hint.
Incredibly handsome.
That
GH.
doesn't help
He
me.
may have been Malin's first love or close to it.
Frisco Jones?
Nope.
That was first Blackie, then Frisco.
Not John Stamos.
No.
Nope. But I'll
Also, that's
give
Blackie.
you another hint. He is Italian.
That does not help.
It doesn't help me with her loves on GH.
His character was tied to Gates.
Antonio
Gates.
Sabato Jr.
Yes, that's right.
He ran for
Antonio Sabato
Congress?
Jr. He ran
you
for
sure?
Congress.
As a
Come
Republican.
on, you guys.
Is he a Republican?
Yeah, he ran in 2018 and he lost to Julia Brownie. And
Oh, okay. I don't know how you found that out, but interesting.
Oh
Is
my
it-
goodness. I don't think Malin loved him that much.
I didn't.
We learned
No.
you
something
really
today.
liked him because you said, why are they bringing back that guy to replace
I mean,
him?
she did, but Sonny was in the picture then, and that was her
Yeah.
greatest love.
That is correct.
Sonny was your greatest love? No.
Oh, I mean, she
Yeah.
loved Sonny.
I didn't know
Sonny
All
sent
right.
me a cameo.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
that. What?
Yes.
Somebody on this podcast got me a cameo of Sonny Corinthos saying happy birthday to me.
Oh, that's so nice.
It was great.
As a bonus question, do you know where Antonio Sapato Jr. was born?
Italy.
Yeah, he was born in Italy.
Oh, nice
That's
one.
right.
Good guess.
Good one.
By the
Okay.
way, Sonny's girlfriend, his first girlfriend, I think in real life, was named Carolyn. I think he said that on her cameo.
I think he did.
Wow. Might not be married right now.
He's married. He's married.
Okay, General Hospital Admittedly fans question number 3. How many times has Ned Quartermain been married and to who was he married?
A lot of times.
Take a guess. How many?
4?
More.
Are you counting though? Let's say he married the same person twice. Are you counting that?
No.
Okay.
Well,
Ooh.
he married the blonde who used to be on Days of Our Lives.
Oh, that was part of the Cassadine era?
Yes.
Ugh.
Didn't she take a flying leap over the Cassadine parapet? Yeah.
Yes, she did. Catherine Bell.
Nice.
Catherine Bell.
Yes.
That wedding was invalidated because he was married to
Lois.
another
Lois.
person. But
Oh,
yes,
Okay.
Catherine is one of the brides. Yes.
He married Alexis.
Yep.
Yes.
No, he did not
Yeah.
marry Alexis.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. No, he did not.
Then he
And-
married, there was a foursome deal.
Yes, there
Jax
was.
married someone.
That's my next question.
Oh, sorry.
Jax and Brenda.
No. Oh, I'm losing the other woman.
This
But-
woman, it's like
There was a blonde.
the sun in the morning.
What? What? What?
Her name's like
Sun in the morning?
a
Dawn.
woman's name-
Dawn?
Oh, nice one.
Yes.
But Jax wanted to be with her.
No,
And-
just hold on.
I
to
have
that
to
Okay.
say,
name,
I
please.
lost the thread here.
Don Winthrop, he married. Jenny Eckert, he married.
Oh, Jenny Eckert. Yes, you do know that, Malin.
Who is that?
Because Paul Hornsby loved Jenny Eckert.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know who those people
And
are.
Paul
but
had
yeah.
to marry Tracy. Guess who?
Yeah.
Isn't that Dylan Quartermain's father or
Lois
something?
Cirillo, you're aware.
Yeah.
Catherine Bell is 4.
Uh-huh.
5 is Chloe Morgan, and 6 is Olivia Falconeri.
I
we
was
forgot
close
about
then.
Olivia.
I said 5. You said no.
You said
Yep.
4. You
Oh.
said 4. You didn't say 5. 5.
Ned's never been the focus of my love, so I didn't
Yeah.
pay that much attention.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, here's a bonus
Who's
question.
Chloe Morgan?
I don't
I have
know.
no idea.
Actually,
it
I
up.
have a link. She was the actress from Days of Our Lives, I'm pretty sure, that
Oh,
was
God.
dating Patch when she was really young.
No, that was Catherine Bell.
Yeah, that was Catherine Bell.
Kayla is Catherine Bell.
Patch and Kayla.
That's
yeah.
one, but there's another woman.
Okay, move on.
Anyways, the bonus question there is, who was the maid of honor for Ned and Lois's
Brenda.
wedding? That's right, Brenda. Good one, Malin. Question number 4. In 1999, 2 General Hospital couples got married. One rushed into marriage to save the right to inherit a business, and the other got married to cover up the love they had for the other couple. Who are the couples that
no.
had a double
In 1999.
marriage honeymoon?
It's a very
And
long
one
time
of them
ago.
is Ned, because that was why that was a
It was Ned, Alexis, Jax, and there's a blonde, and I don't know who.
It's one of the people we just mentioned.
I guess then the Dawn woman.
No.
The Chloe woman.
Yes.
I don't
Ned
remember.
and Chloe
I gotta
got
look up who
married.
Chloe Morgan is.
I'll send you a
I
link.
don't know.
Ned and Chloe got married, and Jax and Alexis got married. But Alexis was in love with Ned, and Chloe was interested in Jax. They met at a nurse's ball.
That sounds right.
I'm picturing Faith Roscoe, but it's not her.
No, but it's someone that looks like her. So Ned and
Oh,
Chloe.
yeah.
See, you already looked it up during the show, as if like we were just concentrated on actually recording this episode. You just went right to the Google. And then the bonus question there is, where did they honeymoon together?
Oh, goodness. I don't know where.
No.
It was Paris.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question number 5. On August 5th, 2014, after much time apart from their marriage and daughter Emma, Patrick runs into Robin Scorpio Drake at the Crichton Clark Clinic, where he travels to with Sam, a private investigator, looking for answers about his patient, Nina Clay. Robin tells Patrick that she can't leave the clinic to return home to him and their daughter. Why couldn't Robin leave the clinic?
Because she was taking care of Jason.
She was working on a cure for Jason, but why didn't she leave? He knew that she was helping Jason
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know.
because Victor Cassadine threatened to kill Patrick, and he, as a warning, had Rafe run Patrick off the road, and Patrick lost his son Gabriel to it with his.
Patrick
yeah.
had a son?
He was with Sabrina.
All right, I gotta check that wiki out. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can check it. It's under wikipedia.org/wiki/Robin_Scorpio. I thought you might ask. There you go.
Okay.
That's it. That was question number 5, guys.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks for joining, and I hope you guys all have a great weekend.
Happy weekend.
Thank you. Have a good
Bye,
weekend.
guys.
Bye.